my last one to record tonight. I'm recording this, I don't know what day it is, who cares? I can tell you what time we played. It was April 9th, 2025. I can tell you who we played against. It is Sandra on that far side of the court getting ready to do battle. It is me on the near side of the court ready to do battle. We're going to hit that ball around a little bit, waiting for our compatriots to adorn themselves to our court. Probably not the right use of that word. Look at the little speed ups. Look at the between the leg stuff. Who are those folks we talked about before? That is Sammy joining Sandra, and that is Barb joining me. We are going to play a little Sammy's Round Robin. This was done April 9th, 2025 at HCC in beautiful Tampa, Florida. Tampa 33609. The home with the most. Lovely town, lovely part of the world. We're at HCC where the Hawks play tennis. The HCC Hawks, the reigning NCAA Division II champion HCC Hawks, or maybe it's not Division II. It's probably what do they call it? I don't know, no other kind of school, a non-2-year university, a 2-year university. They have a great tennis team. Is the point? They won championships multiple years, including the most recent year. The game will not be quite as good on the pickleball court because it includes me. It will be really good in general because it includes 3 great players. It includes Sammy, who right now has gotten the ball and pressed it towards my awaiting grip. I am serving it to Sandra, who is patiently awaiting his arrival, and there it is. Sandra returns it deep, a little too deep. Now it's Barb's turn. That's the foursome. Barb is my partner. She is good at the game of pickleball. She, I think, used to be a pro teacher for tennis, and now has turned, as many people, her paddle skills to the games of pickleball. She and I have played together a couple times. The first time we played, we went undefeated. It was not the case today. We did not have quite the same case. I wasn't on my game, as I have demonstrated right there. Nice little pop-up across the middle. I'm protecting the middle. But instead of hitting a winner, I hit a loser, because that's what I am. I'm a loser. Most things I do in my life equate to losses. Just the way of the nature I am. I do a little bit of defense work before missing it. Spank yourself there. You deserve every bit of that. Anyway, that's Barb and me. I had a poor day on the pickleball courts. Sammy, who never has a poor day, always a delight, who's got this life thing figured out very, very well, along with Sandra, who's got nothing but skill. I hit the ball out. We're going to see a lot of that today. I'm not happy about it, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. By the way, cookie sounds pretty good. I might grab me a little something before I head to my slumber this eve. Miss Sandra, I think, hit the end of her paddle and made it go short and wide. It happens even to the best of us. My hope is by posting and watching this video, maybe Barb can pick up something. Maybe that she's doing great. Some shot that she wants to think, oh, I need to do that more. I can visualize this now better thanks to the filming expertise of Brian E. Ridge. Maybe she's going to pick out something. Maybe there's a bad choice. Maybe there's something I could work on. That should not be worked on. That was a really good shot down and low. Was it Sammy who dug that out? What a great dig. Same thing for Sammy. Maybe he'll watch this and figure out a way to improve his pickleball game, if that's even physically possible. We know that Sandra can improve. When you're perfect, you never make a miss and you make every point count. It's not the case. But maybe she'll share this someday with her grandchildren or her great-grandchildren or her pets, and they will regale in the splendor that is her pickleball game. That's the reason we've done this and put this on the YouTube. That and for me to give the opportunity to say random things for about 15 minutes to the delight of none. Maybe to myself. I talk a lot. It gives me pleasure. It shouldn't, but it does. What a nice lot by my main man, Barb. Keeps that ball deep. Nothing too fancy. Keeps that ball too deep. We want to keep that ball in the court. In case you're not familiar with pickleball, the court is subdivided into a total of 5 boxes. 4 of those boxes you can see are deeper in blue. That's the place we want to hit it to. In the line in general is in. So those white lines are good. That lighter blue on the outside, they're bad. That ball's out if you hit it there. Looks like other sports like tennis. It's kind of the court works out. That lighter blue in the middle, that's called the kitchen commonly. In fact, the correct name is the non-volley zone. Why do we call it the non-volley zone? Well, because you're supposed to not volley it when you're in that zone. And by the way, not just in it, going in it, around it, leaving it, and any part until you fully establish yourself outside the volley zone, you cannot volley it. What is a volley? A volley is when you hit the ball before it bounces. That's a volley. You cannot do that in the non-volley zone. If it bounces, you can hit it there. By the way, you can dance around, you can lay around. Being in the non-volley zone is not a transgression. It's not a penalty. There's nothing against it. The only thing you can't do is volley it while you're in there. If you hit the ball on a volley and follow through and get in the non-volley zone, es no bueno. Es no bueno at all. It is a loss of a point. If you're in the non-volley zone and you start to leave and you hit the ball, and before you land fully out of the non-volley zone, also es no bueno. Es no bueno. You're going to be a loss of point in that situation, or at least loss of rally. I say at least because what we are playing today is rally scoring. That's where every single point is earned by every single rally. So regardless of whether you're serving or your opponent's serving, if you win the rally, you get a point. Vice versa. If you're serving or they're serving and they win the rally, they get a point. Every rally counts. We're playing to 21 by 1. We play by 1 because otherwise some games go for a long time, and we've got 8 teams out here, and maybe a total of 9 that day. We don't want those other groups waiting for a really long game. That ball is in. What a nice shot by those knuckleheads on the far side. They have done well. All right, the rest of this game, my intent is to watch what I do and see what I do badly. I did not play well this day, so there are going to be things I'm going to see to improve upon. I'll also kind of fire through the dead zone, so none of us have to endure anything but the game of pickleball. A little punch by Sammy, overhead by Sammy. Barbara handles it fine. Barbarella. They're picking on Barb here. Barb is up to the task. They've made a mistake going to Barb. I'm the weaker player. They should be hitting at me. We have earned our 11th point. How do I know that? Because we're switching sides, and we do so when one team gets to 11. How do I know we have 11? Because we're still serving. Whoever got the last point served. So we have 11. They got something less than 11. Ashley does a really good job hitting that ball deep. Not only that, look at that. She is ready to go at the non-volley zone line. Both her and Sammy in really good position. Let's see how it turns out. I hit a decent drive. Man, Barbara hits it just a real... She normally goes by Barb. I'm not sure I should call her Barbara. But anyway, regardless, you can call her Fred. That shot is good by Fred. You can call me anything you want. If I had that shot, I'd pay good money. Look at that nice deep return by Sammy. That's going to allow him to get to the net. We're going to be deep. Let's see what Barb does with this deep return by Sammy. She goes drop. She hits a really smart drop. Not only drop, but also to the backhand. So Sandra's going to have a little bit of a challenge with this in that it's a good drop and it's also not to her dominant hand. She hits a nice job, and then Barb misses the fifth shot drop. So well handled and a tough shot. Very proud of yourself. You should be proud playing with that fancy red Selkirk paddle with your bandana that matches your outfit brilliantly. Sandra's looking sharp over there. Is it Sandra or Sandra? What? It's Sandra. Did I say Sandra? I'm not. I'm the worst human ever. She's been nothing but a delight to me. I should probably call her by the right name. We're talking about the score. Who cares? We'll figure it out. Barb. Sammy. Nice to the backhand. A nice put away, right? Barb earned the pop-up. I got all the glory by hitting the winner, but Barb was the one that did the real work there. Decent serve. Pretty good drop. Little net court. Oh, really nice. Sandra does a good job of keeping the ball in play. Barb was up, had a lunge back at that. Just a very difficult shot to return. Sammy takes it in the middle. And there's a little punch drop. I think I'd like to see Sammy just a little lower, a little more bend the knees there. He's bent the knees some, so it's being a little picky. But I find for myself, the more I bend in general, the more consistent I am with things, as well as I'm able to defend and see a speed up better. Like that driving shot by Barbara. I don't know who hit it, but they didn't hit it well enough. Come on, Barb. Let's keep it going. Good serve. Good deep return. I go drop to the backhand. Keep going to the backhand. This time was too high. Sammy gets a little too much muscle on it. His intent was good to hit it down in the middle. He just hit a little bit deep. I go kind of a cut backhand. Nice shot. This right, she watch her just lunge at this ball and just drive it right down and at the middle. So neither one has an easy shot at it. Just a driving shot, bang, down at the middle. Sammy's got a chance, but not able to get it enough lift on the ball. Very good form. I think, ideally, super picky. Hitting that down a little bit more would be good, but man, the form and the execution, the balance is all so good. Really well handled by Sammy. Sandra just happened to miss trying to go kind of a severe angle over there. Sun comes out. We seem a little brighter suddenly. I go drive. Sammy has no problem with it. I have a problem with the dink. Being a little bit more careful with that backhand would be smart. Good. It is long. Really good dodge by Barb. Type of shot you generally are going to reach and try to hit. She was wise enough to let it go because it went out. Sammy unable to make the return. We're scoring some points. Let's finish it off. I go slice serve. I don't like it. We go slice out of bounds. I like it even less. Looks like Sammy is serving. Good deep serve. Right back at him. Right back at him. Barb and Sandra. I'm sorry. Sandra goes a little wide. Come on, Barb. Let's take this home. Good deep return. Good fifth shot drop. They're handling it well until they don't. And that is ball game. We have won, and I'm done recording for tonight. Thanks, Sammy, for putting it on. We really, really, really enjoy it. We really, really appreciate all your effort that you go in to do it. It is appreciated. If we don't say it enough, we say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.